Hi Aquarius, thank you for coming over to the Aqua Love channel. I'm so happy that you're here. I am going to release readings every Friday. My name is Elle. Thank you for being here. Let's get into it, Aqua. Thank you, God, for blessing the Aquarius with a clear, concise message from you. Okay, so Aquarius, this entire reading is going to be about your personality, about you as a whole and what you're going through. Maybe it's going to be about your personality in the past, the present, and the near future. Okay, so let's talk about it, Aquarius, because it's absolutely wonderful. Okay, so in the past, Aquarius, you were the shapeshifter. Okay, is that focusing? Yeah. So you were the shapeshifter. What is a shapeshifter? It says transform and unveil your gifts. So you were understanding that you have something to offer the world, Aquarius. You could have also been seeing an animal, whatever it was, a bird, a bear, whatever animal. You could have been seeing it over and over again, either in real life, on TV, but you were transforming into something, unveiling your gifts here. So it's almost like the high priestess energy, knowing that you have something, trying to hone in on your gifts, maybe even get under a level of getting a mentor, or getting some mentorship, or even praying. Some of you were praying for increased spirituality, and you were shape shifted, and your gifts start to unveil to you, or they're starting to unveil to you very deeply, very seriously. Some of you are seeing spirits, some of you are seeing apparitions, some of you are being visited, some of you can hear other people's thoughts, or you're clairaudient, clairvoyant. You can see the future, because we do have the oracle at the bottom of the deck here, and that's what I'm seeing for some of you. If I can pick up the card, yeah, we have an oracle here. So some of you are oracles. Some of you give good advice. People come to you to help navigate their path in life. Some of you were seeing eagles. He's got an eagle there, I believe. Some of you were seeing hawks. Some of you were coming into understanding why you are here, your life purpose here in the past. Okay, so you were understanding that you're here for a reason. You may have even gone through a lot of challenges, ups and downs. You may have not felt settled within yourself, within some career. You just know that there's more that there's more that you have to offer. And so now in the past, the recent past, you were changing, because that's what a shapeshifter does. It changes its form here. You start also, some of you also were on like the spiritual journey here too. Like maybe even studying spirituality, trying to figure out where you and your mentality and your emotional space lied in terms of religion and spirituality, just trying to make sense of it all. You may have studied several different religions, different modes of spirituality. This is good. You were shifting. You got the death card here. You were transforming. You were going from one dynamic to another. Some of you were becoming more enlightened, also more aware, shedding old skin and coming into a new way of being. Some stability maybe within yourself, planting roots here. You took time out, because it talks about a level of self-care too. Definitely going from one dynamic to another. Maybe you used to be wild and out there and not into spirituality. You knew it was there. You kind of, you would mess with it here and there, but you weren't serious about it. And then you went from that dynamic to being super serious about your spirituality, being grounded, being a better person. I'm hearing like better in terms of you, not just outward better to other people, but maybe even better to you. Maybe you were holding yourself, or maybe there was some self-reflection too. You evaluated yourself and you're like, I need to be better. I need to act better. I need to react better. Wow. Okay. So some of you are changing. in the past. And then in the present, we have the what do we have in the present? We have the direction guardian. Okay, so this talks about that angel that Ezekiel saw that had the face of a child, bull, lion, and the eagle. I think that's the eagle there. And this is a hawk. Some of you were seeing hawks in the past here. This refers to you being at a crossroads in terms of choosing your path. You know that you want to do something different. You know you have something to offer the world. And presently you're choosing this path, or you're trying to here. It says choose the path that makes your heart and your soul sing, okay? It looks like angels are really trying to direct you into whatever it is you should be doing, into some long-term goal achievement, having a better reputation, being stable, maybe even having more financial security because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're in your life's purpose here. So some of you are, you know that you're changing, you have something to offer, and presently you're at an impasse. You're trying to choose the right path for you, the one that brings you a lot of fulfillment, joy. The angels aren't going to force you to do anything, but they definitely speaking to you about your path, about what you can do, what you should be doing. It's like you're seeing the bigger picture now. Some of you have like wisdom. Some of you don't even know where it comes from. Some of you get, you channel messages, and you really want to put it out there, or you're not sure of what path to take in terms of this. Some of you know that you have something great on the inside of you, and you're at a path of trying to determine which way to go. Some of you, this is going from one dynamic to another. This could be from employee to employer, and actually following behind. This could be following your heart. This could be taking a leap of faith. This could have something to do with oration, speech, language. Maybe you talk for a living, or this is what you want to do. Choosing a path here and sticking with it, with the Ten of Pentacles, being committed, dedicated to the assignment, to your assignment, to what you say you want. Being dedicated and committed to building an empire, a legacy for yourself with the Ten of Pentacles. Knowing that it's not going to come overnight with the Ten of Pentacles. That's a long, the Pentacles talks about years, So do what you will with that. I know everybody loves to see this card, but it's not an overnight thing. It's funny that the direction guardian talks about doing what makes your soul, makes you happy and make your soul sing, because the Ten of Pentacles, I lost my train of thought, because it talks about with the Ten of Pentacles, this is like the transference of wealth too. It's like the universe is trying to transfer maybe a level of knowledge to you, of understanding, so that you can come into maybe stability in all areas of your life. Because there's been turbulence and up and down and hot and cold and going good, and then it was going bad, and then it was going down, and then it was going up, and then it was good. And that has been you. That has been your life thus far. And the universe is trying to get you to a place of stability. You'll be stable. Your finances will be stable. Your mental, your emotional will be stable. If you remain stable, you jump around. You do too much. You are everywhere. You flop from one relationship to the next. Maybe even for some of you, one job to the next. You are not settled within yourself. You are restless. Therefore, that is your life. Everything is connected. Everything is connected. You'll find that sometimes with people who are sexually promiscuous, they're also promiscuous in their career path. That they jump over here, they jump over there, they do this. They're promiscuous in their friend groups. They've always got a new best friend, or a new friend, or new this, or new that. Everything is connected. So something about settling yourself, Aquarius, so that you can be settled. Something about being organized and happy. Yeah, happy. Happy, organized people build empires. So in order for you to build that empire and do what you're supposed to be doing, life path, long-term achievement, is you have to choose the path of doing what makes your heart and soul sing. That's the only way. You can't keep just showing up for a job because it pays the bills and you know that you're deeply dissatisfied, unhappy, unfulfilled, not pouring into. You are the water bearer. So you bring the water and you pour it out. In the near future, you're going to be the hunter, Aquarius. So it looks like you're going to go from knowing that you have so much to give, and in the past and in the present, you're going to make a decision about the path. Choose your path. You're going to choose the path. And you're going to stick with it. You're going to be dedicated, committed to the path here. And then in the near future, you may encounter fears. Okay, this is the devil card. Track down your fears and desires, because in your fears you'll find your real desire. Okay, you'll find what you really desire. I fear being broke. So you really desire money. You desire long-term financial security. So go after that. Don't fear being broke. Don't make decisions out of fear. I don't want to buy that. I don't want to go there. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that because I fear being broken in terms of my finances. No, how about you make decisions that secure your financial future and maybe even the lives of those to come in your legacy. If you fear getting your heart broken, you determine that you desire to be in a relationship, though. Or you desire to have your heart mended because he's broken. Or but you really want a relationship, but you fear getting your heart broken. And that also could even be interpreted as, I fear getting my heart broken. So I engage in relationships, but I'm not open. My heart isn't open. I'm not soft. I'm not nurturing. I'm not open. I'm not vulnerable. I'm not intimate. Not sex, but I'm not intimate. So if that's your fear, then you need to learn how to govern yourself accordingly in relationships. Therefore, you don't get your heart broken. You need to learn red flags. You need to learn boundary. And then you also need to learn approach and timing. You gotta look at things differently for some of you. Get in where you fit in. It could resonate, it could not, Some of you are going to make a decision in terms of what you want to do in terms of your business and your career, and then the fears are going to set in with the hunter. And the cards are asking you to track it down. What are you fearing? Because if you look at your fears with a different perspective, then you can attack it. Okay, I fear failing in my business. All right, so what do we need to do to make this fail proof? What do we need to put in place so that failure is so far from us in terms of your business? Oh, well, let's start with a business plan. Let's start with talking with maybe an advisor, financial advisor, business advisor, maybe someone in the field, in the in your whole arena that you're trying to get into. Talk to someone, get information, learn the ins and outs, the pros and the cons. Don't just jump out there, but actually do research. And that's, once again, timing. It's a timing issue. It's also attacking an issue by way of looking at it differently. Okay, I fear failure, so I don't ever do it. Well, let's talk about what failure is. Failure is not final. That's what it's not. Okay, you failed. Start over. We've all failed a test. We've all failed, we've all been in school. We failed a test before, we might have thought it was the end of the world right then and there, but we got back on the horse, we learned, we studied, we maybe even retook the test and passed, or we were better prepared for the next test, okay? So it's about preparation. When preparation meets opportunity, you have success. So be ready. And know that fear sets in. It's a defense mechanism. Also, it's a security. You know, it keeps you secure. You know, you wouldn't go doing ballet at the edge of a cliff, you know, of a mountain, because it's not safe. You fear that. You fear falling. So that keeps you safe. So some of you, your fears are keeping you safe and stuck in things that are not making you happy, that are not going to give you long-term fulfillment, success, maybe even retirement. And that's what your fears are doing. So in the near future, fear is going to set in, but attack it head on and ask yourself the questions that I just posed to you. Okay, I fear this not going right. So how can I make it not go right? Okay, let's do some research about what we can do to make it go very well. I fear getting in a love relationship. I fear allowing this person back. Okay, so what boundaries can you put in place so that you are not hurt, or you come out unscathed, or you come out at least you come out the same or better? You know, so for some of you, you got to look at things differently here. And you got to get started. Some of you, promotion, going to the next level. It's like the universe is really trying to get you in a place of regimen, routine, consistency, understanding that you can have your visions, your dreams come true, but it all depends on you and how you show up each and every day. Your work ethic, your commitment, your priorities. Are you prioritizing this? Is this thing going to be mutually beneficial? It's like you wanting a business, or not even just you, anybody wanting a business, right? I want this business and I want it to be successful. But they don't show up to the business. They open the business late. They don't run it professionally. It's not clean. It's not this. It's not that. It's not mutually beneficial. The business did what it was supposed to do. It's there for you to take advantage of, for you to run it correctly, and you showed up horribly. So it wasn't mutually beneficial. The business held up to its end, but you didn't. So something about priorities, work ethic, and it being mutually beneficial. You showing up to this, whatever it may be. So Aquarius, I hope that this reading gave you a bit of clarity about yourself and your personality and how you're shifting, how you're changing. It looks like really good things are happening for you. You're going from one dynamic to another. The universe is working with you. They want you to make choices and decisions, and they'll get behind you. They will never go before you and make the decision for you because we have free will. Okay, so you have to do it, and then they'll get with you. Okay, so Aquarius, again, thank you. Many blessings to you. Go over to the website, book there, if you want to get your own personal reading like this one about your energy and what you should be doing in the near future. Also, we've got the new moon coming up. You could contribute to the new moon jar. So this contribution could be any size, any amount. And this will help bring in more abundance, okay? More abundance in your life in terms of your money, maybe even some hopes, some dreams, some wishes, some manifestations that you have for yourself. On the new moon, which is February 1st, we'll do a new moon prayer to usher in a level of abundance, okay? So if you want to contribute to the money jar for the new moon, you can. The link is below. Any amount is welcome. Thank you, Aquarius. Many blessings to you. All links are below. Again, take care. Happy New Year. I'm going to say that until January is over, and then I guess I'll stop. So Happy New Year, guys. Take care. Bye.